Hi, my name is Mike Johnson. I'm taking you on an inside and outside video tour of this 2015 Winnebago bunk bed motorhome. This motorhome sleeps 8 people, no problem. It might be able to get as many as 10 people sleeping inside. It's a bunk bed model. I'm gonna go and show the inside, the outside. This video is gonna be long enough to show it in detail, and we're gonna start here in the rear mega storage, which I'm gonna open up. I have backlighting so you can see in here. These newer Winnebagos have metal clips, not the old plastic ones. Nice metal clips to hold the door in the up position. And this is a mega storage with a shelf and a well, and you can fit large items like folding, stacking chairs and tables, because if you notice here, it's 8 foot deep. The shelf is up high so it doesn't interfere with the 8 foot depth, but it goes all the way back 8 foot deep all the way to the other side. So your 8 foot folding tables, your paddle boards, your inflatable kayaks and stuff like that. You carry your inflatable kayak so you can go hunt alligators and sharks. Will fit in there. So storage goes all the way across. Is it very clean with no physical damage on this motorhome. Inside and outside, there's no damage. It's like brand new. It's only got 6,000 miles on it. Take a look at it. I'm trying to keep my display, and it's a bunk bed, so you've got 2 bunks in the close to the master bedroom, and there's a real advantage of that in that with bunks in the rear, people can sleep in the back of the motorhome. 4 people can be asleep and people can be hanging out in the front, and it doesn't bother anybody. And you've got this power awning overhead with a little switch right here. Awning in and out. We're gonna push out, and the power awning goes out. There you go. We're opening up the awning, and that's it. Now we've deployed the power awning, and it's just as easy to roll it up. Anyone can do it, even from a wheelchair. It's not like the old school awnings where you got to get sticks out and go outside and do that. It's a fully automatic awning. It's a nice big shade area over your campsite. You also have these hookups out here, so if you want to put a TV out here, you got everything you need. You've got your TV cable connection and your electrical port, so you can put your stereos and stuff out here, play your music at the campground, enjoy yourself. It's a nice motorhome. Like I said, no physical damage. I'm going to show you the chassis and everything in a different video, or a different section of this video. I'm going to splice it together. So we're going to go inside. We're going to go inside and take a look. Mike Johnson, give me a call, 951-681-2101. Oh, before we go in, did you notice this has a glossy mirror finish exterior where we can see the outside with a mirror finish? You can see cars driving by in the reflection. It's very clean and nice. So let's go in and take a look. Oh, one more thing I want to show you. This has the state-of-the-art slide-out technology, this Trax system, which is pretty new. The new motorhomes are starting to get on different brands. It works really well. Before I go inside, I'm going to explain something. Before like 1998, motorhomes really did not have any kind of slide outs in them. And then after they built chassis, they started putting slide outs. But in order to have big slide outs like bunk beds, you got to realize you're cutting a giant hole in the side of your box. And this new slide out technology makes the RV a lot more sturdy and stable, because with this track system, you have 4 points of support tying the slide out to the rest of the motorhome. Older slide outs used to have all the mechanics at the bottom, which took up a lot of space, And then when you're driving down the road, the whole slide out would go like this, flapping against the side of the RV, because it was only held at the bottom, but not this newer design. With this track system, you have support at the top and the bottom, and you also have it in the other side of the slide out, so you have 4 points of support compared with 1 in the older designs. It's really good. It makes the motorhome drive really sturdy. It doesn't twist or flex or anything like that. And this is Winnebago. This is one of the brands that did not go bankrupt in the recession. It's a solid brand. It's a really nice motorhome. Let's go inside and take a look. Thank you. I want to make sure I show the rolling up of the power awning. Going in. And there it goes. Rolls right up, nice and neat, puts itself away. You can set up camp or take down your camp in moments. Just maybe 2 or 3 minutes and you're ready to drive down the road. Mike Johnson, let's go on the next phase. So I'm going to show you the sleep configuration, because this is, after all, a bunk bed RV. And so the first thing I'm going to show you is the sleep configuration. You have a bunk over the front. It's a huge bunk. It's 8 feet across. But that's not why this is a bunk bed RV. You also have the sleeping position right here. The dinette turns into a sleeper. And as we go back past the kitchen, we're going to talk about all the kitchen and bath and stuff like that. But back here you have your full bunk berths. So these are large bunks, very roomy. And the top bunk has a TV on the swing arm so that you can swivel it, put it away, and either the one in the top bunk can watch it, or you can watch it in the master bedroom area, which is really nice. And that works out pretty good. So in the rear we have a queen size rear queen bed, and you've got artwork in here. You've got hand carved wood carvings, and you've got a little art on the side here. You've got day and night shades. You've got a roller shade and day and night shade and a roller shade. So the roller shade goes like so to give you extra darkness. And then you have total privacy in here. So it has a day shade and a night shade. If I pull it down, I need 2 hands to operate it, and I'm holding the camera with 1 hand. So you have nice deep cabinets. You have a cubby right here. You have a nightstand on the master bedroom on this right side. You've got a lot of wardrobe storage for hanging clothes, storage over the bed, reading lights, a large wardrobe cabinet in the bedroom. You know, this has got 2 big slide outs in it, and that really helps you out. An important point to make you aware of, this RV has dual pane thermally insulated windows. Most C-Class motorhomes only have single pane, but if you open up, there's actually 2 panes of glass here, and they're thermally insulated against thermal and sound. So the dual pane windows keep it quieter in here, and they keep it warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. You've got a massive storage drawer under the bunk bed. This is actually a really nicely configured bunk bed with the big TVs. You got the shelves, you got power, you got lighting, and you got little cubbies over here. So these are functional, and you got hooks. There's a large curtains up here to hang for isolating the bunks if you want, for total privacy and quiet. So the bunk beds are really nice. This one is configured with the top bunk without the barrier here, which a lot of them have, so the privacy curtain goes around that. And then the lower bunk, which is easy to use, you can close this off for privacy, open it up. I have a curtain for the window. It's tucked away right there right now. All the remotes are present. And then let's go back and look at the front sleeping one more time before we go on to the other features of this motorhome. So in the front, you do have a ladder to access up here. So tall people, you could sleep two. It's possible to sleep two people up here, length across, or you might even be able to sleep three kids, 1, 2, 3, going side by side up there. So that's possible to sleep 3 kids or 2 adults. This is possible to sleep 1 or 2. It'd be cramped for 2, and again over here 1 or 2. So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people you could get away with, especially if you got kids with you. 10 hypothetically is possible. 11, you're pushing it. But 8, no problem to sleep in here. There's also storage right here next to the entertainment system. This is like, keep all your towels in here tucked away, so when people take showers, the towels are easy access. It's pretty nice. I'm going to talk about the bathroom in a minute. Before I do, I want to lay down on the bunk bed berth here. So I got to move my remote away. Lay down. Actually, I should put my feet by the TV. My first time trying it. I'm 5'11", and I fit. I can sit in here and watch TV. So if you had hunting buddies and you wanted to go hunting and sleep all your hunting buddies, you could do that too. Or other, recreational activities like go run a marathon or Ironman or those type of activities. You could actually fit adults on the bunks. That would not be a problem. So let's go on to the other features of the RV. These TVs are picking up over-the-air broadcast. So you get like channel 2.1, 2.2. So I'm on channel 5.2, 5.3, 7.1. Digital over-the-air broadcasts coming in over the air. 7.1 is not coming in, but 5.1 comes in. 4.1. That's free over-the-air digital broadcast. Now, if you're near a major city, you'll pick up all these stations. I'm picking up over 150 channels in my area. But if you go in the mountains, you might want to bring a satellite system and hook it up to the exterior port, and then you can pick up channel in the middle of nowhere. Or you could set up a Plex server in here. Those work out really good for movies. If you want to look up what a Plex server is, it's very cool. Put all your movies on it, and it's like having Netflix in the RV. Only you're not dependent on the internet. You bring your own system, and you can do it that way. So let's go on to the next phase of talking about the inside of this RV. So I've reconfigured this RV for not sleeping but hanging out. So the front bunk flips over to the top and the ladder stows away. This dinette turns into a comfortable dinette, and there are 3 seat belted positions in the dinette, and on the sofa there are 3 seatbelt positions over there, and of course in the front there's 2, so there's 8 seat belted positions. So like I said a minute ago, sleeping 8 and traveling with 8, you got seat belts for 8. That's no problem. This does have the capability to support infant car seats with the latch system. There's a place to put a little bracket. As an optional accessory, you can get that from Winnebago if you want. A lot of people I've met, they don't care about the car seats in the vehicles, but sometimes they do. RVs are a little different. So the shades are down, and I was showing you the shade in the back. I put that down with both hands so it's nice and neat. So that's the day mode, and then the night roller shade will come down so you have total darkness. So let's talk about kitchen and bathroom. Start with the kitchen. Refrigerator's on. I've froze some bottled waters in here. I've got some ice in here. Refrigerator works perfectly. This has got ice in it. There's not much water, but there's a little bit of ice floating around. Obviously, it wouldn't be like that if it didn't work, but it's cooling. This RV is like brand new. It's only got 6,000 miles on it, and a lot of that is just driving it from the factory. And over here we've got bottled water in there. It's nice and cold. It's very clean in the refrigerator. So RV refrigerators they don't use a compressor. They use ammonia, and actually the water, and it's a more hard to explain process. I'm not going to take my time, but yes, you can use a refrigerator when you're driving down the road. It will run on propane gas and 12 volt power or 110 volt power. If the generator is running, you don't need to run the generator to run the refrigerator. It'll stay cold even if you're in the middle of nowhere plugged into nothing. The refrigerator will keep on cooling because it uses propane powering it. So you got a premium faucet in here with a flip-flop switch. This is an upgraded faucet. So you got the rinse one, so you can pull it out or put it back in. And that's nice. This has got the stainless steel finish on it. The kitchen, you've got pantry right here. You've got a microwave oven. Microwave runs off either land-based power or the generator. And of course it's very clean. I actually had this professionally cleaned just to make sure it's clean. You've got a 3-burner propane gas cooktop, and that is fully operational. And you've got an oven. Now some people don't care about the oven. This doesn't look like it's ever been used, but for some people oven is a really big deal. Yes, you have a microwave oven, but you have to run the generator or be plugged into power. But if you go to a national park and you get there after 8 p.m., you're not allowed to run the generator, and they usually don't have connectors in these national parks or state parks. But not to worry, you've got a gas oven that you can heat things up in. All the drawers and everything, they're like brand new. This is the original faucet. It was in good condition. It's still here, but was missing a little nut that's supposed to be on there. Under the sink, it's nice and clean. It doesn't look like anybody used this RV. I'm sure it's been used at least 1 or 2 trips, but you can barely tell any signs of any use in here. It's like brand new. Even in the refrigerator, there's a drawer for all your pots and pans. And notice the drawer hardware. This is a premium drawer hardware. The cheaper RVs just have like 2 little wheels, but these are the roller glide drawer hardware, so the drawers extend all the way out. You have additional drawers in your kitchen for knives and silverware and stuff like that right here, and that one goes out even further. So they make as much use as they can of the various cabinet space coming out in all directions. I already showed you, we're going to talking about the bathroom. You got a nice place to keep all your towels folded up and put away, ready for immediate use. Let's go in the bathroom. I got my little Windex glass cleaner in here. The faucet and all the fixtures. I mean, this is a 2015 with 6,000 miles. It was not a rental. This was a one owner, let's get an RV. And the window sticker on this RV is like $91,000. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Your shower works. It's got the better massaging shower head, and that is really cool. So you can take showers in here. It's still got the sticker in the bottom, like maybe they didn't even use the shower, but once or so. The toilet here in excellent condition with a foot pedal operator. And you got storage to keep your stuff in the restroom. Storage under there. I put some toilet paper in there, so a lot of storage in the restroom. You got a light. Actually, that light operates on the wall switch, is kind of nice. You've got a couple of the lights have wall switches, so even short little kids can turn the lights on and off if they need to. because if you're short, you can't reach the ceiling switches, which that's really helpful. They have the wall switches around. All your slide out controls are right here. So your rear slide and your front slide. Your holding tank heater, which keeps your holding tanks from freezing. If you go somewhere where it might get below freezing at night, that keeps it nice and warm. Your water heater, your water pump, your levels. Check what your levels are. We got fresh water, we got propane, we got battery, and black and gray are empty. It's all cleaned out. Your air conditioning control, everything is centrally located and easy to access right here. The new vehicle window sticker was $91,000. That includes the full description, which I'm going to include a picture of this. It shows the tank capacities and some of the accessories. Some of the accessories include the slide out covers, the 22-inch TVs with the remote control, and the bunk beds. Most of this don't have those. That's an option. That's a big upgrade. That's an $800 upgrade. The 3-burner with oven, range, and the dual pane windows. They only charge $273, which was a bargain, but those make a huge difference. The heated drainage system, and the graphics, and the convenience and appearance package in champagne was a $3,700 option, and the comfort and safety package was a $3,500 option. So I mentioned the dual pane windows. I'm going to take a good close look at the glass right here. This is your glass, your window glass. So that you have 2 panes, pane 1 and pane 2, with an air gap in between. And so you have a neutralizing gas layer in between. And that makes a huge reduction in the amount of noise you hear from a vehicle when you're driving down the road, or when you're sitting at camp and your next door neighbor decides they want to run the generator when you're trying to sleep. It cuts down on all that noise. And this has got a sweep it clean floor. There's no carpet in here. A lot of people have told me they don't want carpet in their RV because they have pets, or because they're going to go in dirty places and they just want to be able to take a broom and sweep it out. So there's no carpet in this floor plan. All you can just sweep it out or wipe it down with a moist towel or a mop, and it stays nice. And it's a stone style appearance. It's a darker appearance. So this has the dark cherry wood, which a lot of people like the darker wood. And it has the darker floor. It comes with this bed covering, and the mattress underneath looks like brand new. It's clean and everything. I didn't see anything objectionable, so you don't have to go buy a brand new mattress or anything like that. It's perfect and it's comfortable. Going on to the next cab, we have a backup camera that displays on your navigation screen. Actually, it's navigation ready, and it supports CD player. I think it also plays a DVD. Yeah, it will play DVD or even DivX. If I get in here, that's the model number. I'll try to take a picture of it too. And the dash radio comes with a remote control, I believe. Oh no, this is the DVD remote for up there. That's the DVD player remote. So you have a touch screen on here and stuff like that. So we'll go into that. Your power steering, you have the Ford V10 Triton engine, and this is pretty cool. It's trip A and trip B. Like I said, it's only got 6,200 miles on it. Get the mileage right there. And then right now it has a full tank of fuel. You have these cloth driver and passenger seats which recline. They slide forward and back. They do not swivel around because the floor and the dinette and this stuff is in the way. Sun visors. Driving is a breeze because you've got nice big towing mirrors with wide convex lenses. Driver's seat. And they've got some collision like airbag system. This one actually has driver and passenger airbags in it. The older C-Class motorhomes did not have airbags, but this one does have airbags, and it also has a glove box in it. I have the owner's books and manuals here. So you've got the vehicle information, and your various owners' operating manuals and stuff are all present. So you've got that in the nice little pouch that Winnebago provides. The main TV is on this swing arm mount, so you can swivel it around, you can fold it back into the wall and latch it into position like the one in the bunk bed, and stow that away if you don't want that out when you're traveling or camping. You've got a DVD player, a very compact one, attached right here in the corner, so that's a pretty cool. But this has got HDMI inputs on these TVs, so you can also put Blu-ray feeds to it, or like I mentioned, if you want to do a Plex server, those are really cool. You can hook up your Roku or Plex or other types of systems. Sling box is good for RVs as well. You've got these fabrics to cover the front window, to clip it on. This one is, I think, for the bunk bed area, and this one I think is for the cover the front window area for privacy, so you can have total privacy. And these look like they've barely, if at all, been used, but they're very nice. We're going to inspect the underside of this 2015 motorhome. It's got 6,000 miles, so of course the tire tread is like new, and all the metal underneath is bright and shiny, so it doesn't show any corrosion or any sign that it was in a rusty, corroding environment. I'm gonna roll underneath. The mufflers are all like new, and the heat shields. Looks really good. I'm not getting any leaks at all of anything under here. And of course all the tires are Michelin, and they all look like new. It has 4-wheel disc brakes. You've got the running boards at the front here. Go and look at the engine. So it's got the steering stabilizer bar here on the front. Like I said, the heat shields and all are bright, shiny metal. No corrosion. Barely dirty at all. And a lot of tire tread. My name is Mike Johnson. Give me a call, 951-681-2101. Thank you.